Hello, everybody. It is me, Go Poke, back on the stream. I continue to promise. I may not always know what I'm doing, but I am trying the best I can. We are here once again with FTL Multiverse. It is something that has been highly requested to come back sooner than later, so we are going to continue our current run where I was currently swatting a bunch of rebels out of the sky with a bunch of excellent equipment that I have gathered. So let's not waste too much time and get started with this. I just gotta hope things can continue to not get too crazy. Outcast territory. Wom 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 wom. You've entered hyperspeed. Around you swirls distant stars and planets as they fly by at breakneck speed. While in hyperspeed, you have several options. You can proceed to your next sector or do something to board the ship first. Here's the hyperspeed. Augment. Scan. Proceed to the Outcast sector. These sectors were once filled with industry and held strongly by the theocracy. However, in recent times, as the Elder's grasp slowly slips from their empire, these lands have become the prime locations for political dissidents and refugees exiled from their old homes. Apparently, agents sent by the Crystalline Empire working for Sister Species Liberation Group have taken residence among the outcasts as well. Exit hyperspeed. You have heard many stories of massive ramshackle outcast camps to be found in these sectors, spanning ranges of territory so large they can compete with modern cities. To mess with them would nearly be a death sentence, but fortunately, you doubt they'll mind your presence. Outcasts have no formal structure, but the sudden epidemic of slavers haunt these sectors has forced them to tighten their security. The guards here eye you warily, but decide you aren't a threat and keep their distance. Contact the guard. The captain of the guard vessel strokes a faint patch of moss on their chin and grinds it between their fingers with a mixture of irritation and hesitant curiosity. She awaits your message. Request supplies. It is unusual for the Federation to come here and uncharacteristic for them to request aid from a people with little to offer in material. However, I am a believer that good actions are a cycle, and though my brothers and sisters may not agree, I'll oblige your request. How sweet of you. You love to see it. There's a lot going on in this sector. Kind of don't want to go up that way if there's freaking... The nearby moon appears to have a small village of outcasts enclosed by protector shield. Surely that thing must take a lot of power to keep running. And other than the shield, it seems like they don't have much to offer in means of protection. Villagers are more than willing to provide you with supplies. It's not a lot, but it's still free. Distress! A group of theocracy vessels have gathered together near the beacon. They're concerningly well armed and protected, but they barely pay any attention to your presence. Hail and ask about the distress beacon. A rather annoyed Rockman responds, seemingly not all that grateful for your quick response to the distress call. We were tasked with transporting military supplies to the theocracy outpost, then to the the end of this sector, but a SSLG squadron raided our convoy. If you can assist us in recovering it, we will give you leftover supplies. Okay. The Rockman grunts and grants you access to the cords broadcast by the tracking chip of the stolen cargo. Fantastic. Hustle our keister out of this area. We don't need to do anything aboard the ship. No! Renegade. Normally I would not go out of my way to interact with your kind, but I have made a dreadful mistake. I had received some intel on the location of a Rockman settlement. I told our ship to go out and liberate it from bureaucracy, but it seems I have jumped to conclusions. It was actually an outcast settlement, not a theocracy one. Please, you have to contact my people before it's too late. You have to tell them to protect the settlement, not attack it. Sure. Intercept a rock salvage. You're intercepted by a rock salvage operation. They don't seem to mind that you're still on board while they check your ship. Do nothing. Oh. Day coming. Alright. Wasn't as clean as I would have hoped it to have been. Of course, they took my O2 down. Oh my goodness, they're just sending all the rock people onto my ship right now. Oh, why was that door open anyways? That's unfortunate. I didn't realize I inadvertently opened that door. Dear friends, would you kindly get off my ship? Alright. Surrender. I'm stroking my chin in silent contemplation. No. Alrighty, friends, we got a oxygen problem to fix. Cool. I'll take your keisters back over here. I don't have a point to heal you with. Let's fix that. Fantastic. Okay. There would be an asteroid field up there, wouldn't there? Whatever. I'm not too concerned about no asteroids. That's a lot of weapons. I don't like that. Oh, well, they still have their frickin' missiles, so that will be big fun. Friends, why we gotta be this way? Man, I can just not get that freaking missile system down. Surrender? We will bury them. I promise, guys, idols aren't this bloodthirsty. I'm just this bloodthirsty. Alright. Well, we'll be fine while I do the repairs. There's nothing that's gonna really cause us too many problems. It's also a great time to take a little sip of water. Alrighty. Yep. Friend, I wanted you over here. I didn't want to inadvertently open the door. Okay. Coalition. There's Coalition Market here, as you could expect. They certainly aren't trading with you a Federation ship unless you can find some way of convincing them. Try to talk to them. You have their station, but before you can even get a word out, their slug captain bursts into laughter. Ha 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 ha! No. Jesus. Yeah, all right, you can stop now. Jeez, we'll trade if you relax. Sure. Coalition Station turns off its weapons. You're still wary of trading with them, but you don't have many other options. Actually got some stuff. Let's see. Do you have anything interesting, friends? Crew teleporter. And control. Mysterious weapons. Woo! Was it worth it? We'll soon see. Hydra. Yeah, I don't freaking want that. Store sale. Don't even get the value I put into it back. It's unfortunate. Do I want any of these characters? This is the real question. Could use someone on shields that isn't the plant person. I guess I'll do that. Sorry, Doki. Actually, we should quickly repair this. There we go. Some Doki on sensors now. An outpost. It's a bit surprising, although not entirely shocking, to find a Federation outpost here. In outcast territory, a crew of all sorts of species were aboard, and the commanding officer offers you free services in return for your commitment and to save reality. Attack the outpost! No. Alright. As you approach the beacon, the tracker chip signal lets out a beep of confirmation and goes silent. This must be the right place. You can see a couple SSLG ships docked with a small green station. Demand they surrender. The crystals are both terrified and furious. Do you have any idea what you're doing? The democracy aren't your allies. They'll stab you in the back the first chance they get. Don't do this. Ignore them and demand that they hand over the cargo. Propose setting the trap with the cargo. With no other choice, the crystals hand over the cargo and jump away. Not too long after, Theocracy convoy arrives. Satisfied, they transfer over reward, but as you're leaving, it's supposed to shake your ship. It seems the SSLG was right about you being stabbed in the back. Man. With friends like these. Cool. Repair this. Okay. That quest. A SSLG ship hangs above the orbit of the planet. They look like they are preparing for battle. This doesn't concern you, renegade. Inform the SSLG that the sun was actually owned by the Theocracy. Inform the SSLG it's actually owned by the Outcast. Ah, crap. I think it was supposed to be the Theocracy. You must think we're truly... you must truly think... Excuse me. I promised that I'd read better today, but apparently it's not humanly possible sometimes. You must think we are truly stupid to believe we don't already know that. Why do you think you've come here? Now let us be. Let's break... Ah, crap. I picked the wrong option! No! That's what I get for not freaking remembering. Small makeshift outpost has been constructed nearby for holding slaves. Judging from the fact they don't hail you, it's pretty clear they aren't open to trading. Attack the camp! Even if they were open to selling to you, you wouldn't care. Slavery is immoral, and you're going to set these people free. Yeah. Teleporting dudes onto my ship, friends. That's just not okay. Oh, they had a missile launcher. Ow! You spicy bastards. All right. How the heck did they even get in here? I would kindly like you to stop attacking my ship. Free the slaves! Free all of the slaves that the slavers had held captain at the camp. Most of them you simply release nearby at an outcast village, but one of them offers help in your mission. That's awfully sweet of them. This is some grade A shenanigans. No, Doki, you silly fool. Sure did. Freaking smack that rolling crap out of my ship with their dudes. Put you back on doors, put you back on weapons, put you back on shields. Guess I'll put you on sensors, why not? Alright, we're gonna be just squeezing out of here. Do something on board the ship. Perform a task. Repair the hull. There we go. unexplored clouds gathering garden worlds. Oh, we'll go to the gardening worlds. I unlocked a new ship. Wow! You've entered hyperspeed. Old Earth scientists would be proud to know their research wasn't in vain. Use a jump speed augment. Run my scans. Orchid Garden Worlds. The Garden Worlds are the center of Orchid space and are home to the, I'm not even pretend to pronounce that, the Grand Orchid Gardens are where the orchid ships and weaponry are grown. Alright. You have discovered the Orchid Garden Worlds, the home worlds of the shy but usually friendly race of plants, though they are highly protective of the sector and the massive plants from which they grow their signature kernel weapons from. They are not likely to be unfriendly to Federation ships such as yourself. Federation ship, we'd like to welcome you to our sector. We regret to tell you that our space is not as safe as we'd like it to be, but if you need our help, we will assist you as much as we are able, of course. Good thing these plants are so friendly. Peaceful or not, we intend to attack! Yeah, right. Request support. That can be arranged within our means, that is. What do you have in mind exactly? Request supplies. I wish we could, but we can't spare any. Delightful. Alright. A small fleet of Lost Sun ships orbit a small uninhabited planet. You intercept communications between the two ships and hear them mention something about an execution. Approach. You pilot closer to the planet's surface. In the center of a large tent is a massive bonfire with a preceptor tied up. A small brutish rock man stands waving his hands and speaking loudly to a crowd of fellow Lawsons. The gathering has made it clear where they stand on the side of liberty. They claim to be allies of the Federation. Yet they continue to forge good manner relations with the elders in the face of their own tyranny. Today we make an example of how the Lost Sons deal with such indignation. Rescue the orchid without delay. Send a team of crew to rush in and cut down the orchid before the Lost Sons can drop them into the fire. You rush back to the ship with a horde of angry rocks and then attack ship hot in pursuit. Oh. That's a lot of rock guys. And that is one heavily armed ship. It's gonna be interesting. The heck is this thing? An intruder on board. Oh god. This is not okay. Okay, I get it. Calm down, guys. Okay, we need to get their weapon systems offline like yesterday. Get out of here, nerds. Oh, no follow-up. Thank you for saving me. Okay. Do that. Get you back onto weapons. Get you back into there. Get you over here. Minto's been healed back up. Love to see it. I don't feel like the rock people are going to be particularly happy to see me. So, we'll go down here. A stressed band of floral helu. Though it appears most live a mute lifestyle, one orchid is able to communicate vocally. Please help. An auto ship has come and stolen our children. I'll help you. Oh, they got that. Oh my goodness. Okay, friends. Alright, this could be worse. Okay. Yay! We did it! Some stuff going on. There, you over there. Turn that back on. I'll go to the orchid store. Okay. Request assistance. Heck yeah, free stuff. Send a team to see what loot might be inside. Okay, it looks like most of the ship has been stripped bare. However, the cargo bay is still locked. It doesn't look like anyone has broken into it yet. It wouldn't be too hard to do so if you wish to proceed. Face crew. Nice. Looks our ship. They still don't really have much in terms of stuff that we want. Actually, now I'm thinking about it. What we got here? I could get rid of Advanced Navigator. I think I'm gonna do that. And then I think that'll be all we're doing. I don't think I really need any of the plant crew. I'll have you in the med bay for just in case. We've heard Admiral Vance has some kind of personal grudge against renegades, so the rebellion relies on its signature blue-clad MV rebels to carry the burden of invasion. You wonder how it feels to jump out of a U-1 just to face a ship like yours. You're sure glad you don't. Alright, do nothing. They got a teleporter. Sure, I'll fight you, friends. Actually, no, that's where that's supposed to go. Okay. Oh, I freaking lit that shit up. That ship up. Get out of here! The MV Rebel has been defeated, and it seems you're in luck. A weapon was left behind in the wreckage. Maybe it'll make a good addition to your arsenal. I have no idea what that is, but sure, maybe it will. Oops. What is this thing? An overcharged ion weapon which causes a cascading effect when it directly hits a room, dealing 1 ion damage to adjacent systems. Meh. That's what I gotta say about that. So your ship's upgrades. We haven't done any of that. Install an eternal upgrade. Back to weapons. Cool. Do that too. Performance upgrade, cool. Let's see. All right, I have the max performance upgrades. Interesting. All right. Go up here. You are surprised to hear the crew of an orchid ship talk in human language. Surrender. All nearby worlds are controlled by the rebellion forces. Resistance is futile. From the uneasy movements of the ship, it seems rebels have recently taken control of the ship and aren't used to piloting it. Nevertheless, they lock onto you and attack. Oh boy. Oh, they got that drone coming in. That's unfortunate. Drop that. Oh dear baby. Yowzers. Freaking slapped the and crap out of me with that one. Over here, the rebel captain giving orders to his crew. Damn this! Redirect as much power as necessary to the shields. We have to get out of here! Ignore there, please. Uh-oh. I didn't realize Minto was dying. No! Minto! Who will I have captain this ship now? Only have Miko left. Man. That's what I get for not freaking paying attention. Alright. And that sucks because the floral dude doesn't have any piloting skills. I actually may have to put this guy on there. You need to use the eyeballs normally located in the front of my eye, of my head. Okay. This beacon hosts a gathering transport. It's safe to bet the ship smells like you're carrying some special tech. If you can kill its crew, likely the car will be yours. Gathering elite plus good reputation. Talk to transport. Yeah, I don't have that kind of money, unfortunately. Oh! I think the game is tripping. Gotta give it a second to see if it sorts itself out. Nope, I don't think it's gonna sort itself out. Music's tripping too. Okay. Mods are gonna mod sometimes, that's fine. Be real nice if I could find where this was. There we go. That's fine. It's fine. Yeah, man. I believe. There we go. Luckily, the saves are pretty on point with this. Why is my O2 off? That's a terrible idea. I'll let it recharge while I take a sip of water. Right. Go down to the stress beacon. This area of the gathering seems to be normally a low traffic region. Despite this, an Orchid distress call is coming from this area. Badly damaged cruiser of Orca design is sending out a distress call. A predator follows behind, firing upon it. Assist the orchid. Greeted with a visibly withered orchid. Both of his heritage are identifiable, having notable traits from both florals and vampweed. Despite the state of his ship, he hasn't lost the veneer of professionalism. Salutations, my name is... He gestures to the attacking ship. Any assistance you could offer would be greatly appreciated. However, the moment you contact the orchids, you attract the attention of the predator. Oh boy. Demand that they stop firing. Greeted by the sight of a mantis bishop, you have stuck your ugly nose where it doesn't belong, renegade. The Hive have unfinished business with this meddlesome bureaucrat. This will be your one chance to escape death at your own hands. Ask them why they hate this guy. Ha! Renegades and their insipid curiosity. The bishop hesitates, but then unloads. A furious rant. The Hive was winning when those simpering flowers joined the Federation. We thought it had no chance to affect the outcome of the war. That worthless shrub convinced the Confederacy to abandon us. We could win 100 fights on the ground and never make up for the losses the Federation would inflict on us in a single space battle. Without their weapons, their shipyards, the Hive could never maintain a fleet to continue their conquest. The bishop pounds the console viciously. He finishes with a cold remark. His infestation must be burned from the galaxy to send a message to all who would refuse an alliance with the Hive. Why wait till now? The bishop aims a sharp appendage at you. Had it not been for my queen, I would have killed them long ago, but she was convinced they would turn against us even if we attacked the diplomats. The bishop spreads his adventures wide, but the coalition has shown her no path, and now there is nothing to hold us back. It looks like conflict is inevitable now. You ask too many questions. You cannot be allowed to live. Oh boy. Actually, I should not be doing that right now. Okay. Need to really go away now, please. It's very kind of them to teleport back in time to explode with their friends. The elderly plant appears on your view screen. He looks completely unruffled despite the recent attempt on his life. Your arrival is timely. My compliments to your punctuality. My ship isn't in the best condition, but I would be more than happy to let it take you back to the Federation. What's next for you? Retirement, eventually. It never feels like the right time. What with the galaxy consistently trying to rip itself to pieces? He straightens his back stem groaning. I could help you for a short time, off chance you need an ambassador or just an experienced set of hands. Heck yeah, bro. Leave a good impression. Alright, yeah, we need freaking talented pilot. You'll love to see it. Alright. And the exit's down that way. Honestly, Captain, I'm no pirate. I'm a warrior for the free market. A pirate captain smiles smugly at you. Just a very, very free market. These flower comrades of yours, though, they don't know a single thing about how money works. I'm doing you all a favor by cleaning them out. Unfortunately, you're in my way. Gotta get you out of it. Okay. It'd be very nice if you weren't trying to, like, sabotage my ship. They teleporting. They're teleporting friggin' everyone. Get off my ship, friends. Deny their request at salvation. Uh-oh. Do you guys kindly get off my ship? That'd be real fantastic. How am I gonna deal with this guy? Okay, fantastic. You should be in there. Okay, this works out for the most part. That is a big ship. As you approach the beacon, you notice a syndicate vessel accosting what seems to be a gathering immigration center. You catch a few scattered messages between the two parties. Hand over the fugitive immediately, and no one else has to get hurt. You think you can hide them forever? The theocracy will just keep sending more and more troops until you're all dead. You fancy a crusader bashing down your doors right now? Defend the immigration center. Alright. And just everyone wants to teleport onto my ship. Alright. Contact the immigration center. The station is another disarray with respectful immigrants and gathering staff alike huddled under makeshift shelters and scattering of disorganized security guards on alert. You receive a hail not from staff, but rather a lone rockman. Thank God you came. The mercenaries jammed the comms, and the staff couldn't send distress signals in time. My name's Corbin, and I trust your friendly faces. I was a lost son once, but I wanted a new life away from the fighting. Was Ardian. She has arranged everything personally to get me out of there. The gatherings seemed a better choice over the Union for a new life, but it seems I'll never be free of these mercenaries. I'll take you, bro. Heck yeah. And chill with my crystal dude down yonder. Should still be able to tag into the store. Receive a hail from a nearby civilian NG vessel. Their captain appears on your screen. Strange bug. Can you assist in debugging? Listen to their problem. Found a malfunctioning furry mantis. It believes it's human. Will receive input only from human or fellow furry mantis. Danger. Evaluation extremely high. Provide assistance. Send a shuttle on a away team to help. No, not Miko! Man, all of my OGs are gone. Just a ship of random people now. Man. for the help with the fire. Send in your rock crew. Alright. Repair our ship. At this point, we're just gonna kind of get rid of all this nonsense. Still no... good stuff. Yeah, we're just gonna have to live with what we got, I guess. Because I feel like at this point I don't want to give up my pre-flak. That's just too good. Explore. Look for a rebel ship. Continue searching. Oh boy. Some last minute repairs. That's a lot of weapons. Ow. They would be trying to escape. Cowards. The lot of them. Oh, holy crap. Fast cowards. Interesting. Piloting. Yeah, that's just literally what that one upgrade was in the base game. Sure. Cool. Performance upgrade. What is this? Teleportation, including bombs and mind control. Ignore it. Energy shields. It's called assistant. Annual repairs made on. Yeah. No, I didn't want to go back to shield on that to that. Okay, performance. Sure. Nice. Burning through fuel though. Okay. Do nothing. Next sector. I'll go down here. Oddly enough, a large amount of data provided by the sector seems to have been wiped by its creators of the entry, right by the creators of the entry point. There's some gibberish here as well, and a large warning printed advising travelers to stay away. It's too late to go back now. Hopefully we don't find ourselves in a crisis situation off the start. Let's see. Try to speak with them. Do some last minute checkups. I didn't want to do that, but alright. Okay. Well, this is gonna suck. Okay. Some weird sounding music. Okay, cool. So we can on board the ship. Salvage mission. Cool, we got some fuel back. Which is what I was really concerned about for the most part. I don't want to run out of fuel. That would really, really suck. This is interesting. Site Delta. Excuse me. It looks like a massive shell laboratory has been set up here and is still functional. However, can't help but wonder how it survived this long under rebel siege. Contact the lab. You receive response from a frightened shell scientist. Crap, you'll never take us alive, Federation. The station suddenly opens fire without any further reason why. Maybe you can damage them enough to surrender and you can find out what's going on. Sure. This is a lot of things. Okay. Yowzers. Okay, calm down, friends. Okay, I changed my mind. You can take us alive. Demand. They explain what's going on. We were offered a lot of money by the rebels to transfer over some blueprints, cargo, and morph DNA. Like, a lot of money. Don't look at me like that. Had you been offered the same, you would do it too. Don't the rebels hate aliens? You still use the term alien? To us, you're the aliens, but yes, they aren't the kindest folk, but rich as hell. They aren't above a basic buyout. Easier than raiding an entire sector. Unfortunately, now you're here and our payment never showed up. Demand they give you the cargo instead. If the rebels have use for it, so does the Federation. What? But what about our money? Flip. Switch to power back on your weapons, and the shell gulps in anticipation. Right. Alright, fine. I'm so fired for this. Well, I was going to be fired for this anyways, but you get the point. It's like double fired. True to what Shell said, the rebellion has... If the rebellion has use for this, so will Federation. For the blueprint, you forward them Federation base. The weapon you will take with you, and the morph DNA you lock away for safekeeping. The rebels don't need to get their hands on this. Alright. Nice. A lot of stuff going on in this area. Looks like a shell vessel is approaching. Like the shell ship is a science vessel. They beg you for help. The rebels, they have been following us everywhere. Would you be so kind to aid us? Sure. The shells are reluctant to trust you to such a degree and ultimately decline. With nothing else to do, they fly away, leaving you with some time on your hands. Do something on board. Yeah, don't really. Oh yeah, I can summon a store. Keep forgetting I can do that. I'm not gonna do that. You receive a video with a gibberish title which shows several cartoon alien warriors fighting each other in gladiatorial combat. Minutes later, a morph ship approaches, weapons on the ready. That... Great. Oh, we didn't get their big weapon down, so that's fun. Although it takes a century to load, so I guess that's pretty good for us. We will bury them. Alright. We definitely need to... I guess we'll go here, then down here to the merchant, and then we'll decide what we're doing from there. Thankfully, though, it's sometimes hard to spot the gray wings of an auto ship slipping through the dark nebula. Their distinct orange glow gives them away. Get ready for a fight. Some last minute checkups. Wow, they didn't take down their shields at all. Alright. will behoove you to kindly not be setting fires in my ship, friends. Oh, crap. Yeah, we're not accepting surrender. Let's do the dramatic thing and just target their frickin' bridge. I'll wait for that fire to go out. Take a sippy of some water. Come on, go out. Fire. I guess I'm gonna have to bring my rock guy in there. Alright. Fantastic. We're all fixed up. Go down here. When you first jump in, you assume this to be a simple empty nebula, but such a hope is betrayed when a militant vessel comes out of clouds. Hey, you didn't hear Professor Kali's warning? This sector is dangerous. This beacon is under quarantine. I suggest you move. All right, we'll leave. Let's go down here. Something isn't right about this nebula. A sliver of orange slips through the clouds, and your body goes to alert. Rebel vessel inbound. Oh, crap. Okay, friends. That was not cool. Oh yeah, I guess I should have had someone on engine, so thanks, mind control. Of course they're trying to run away. They may just get away too, because, oh, you've got to be kidding. That's not fair. Ah, stranger, stranger, stranger. So good to see you. Let's see. Oh my goodness. So some resources first. Drone parts. You know, we don't need that many drone parts. Is he really not selling fuel? Bro. Okay. Take some time to decipher it. Spend hours analyzing what it could mean. You work your brain, trying every possible angle to look for. At last, you give up. It seems the true meaning of pee pee poo poo shall forever remain lost to you. Fortunately, your efforts don't go entirely in vain. The morphs seem to anticipate your thoughtfulness and give you a small chunk of scrap. How sweet of them. You've arrived at the coordinates Sullivan gave you. It looks like his information was correct. As always, as you spot the massive morph vessel nearby. Approach. Try to communicate. Puru. Attack! Certainly this won't be a terrible idea. That is so many dudes in that ship. Oh god, this is gonna suck. Just feel it in my marrow. Luckily, we have some amount of autopiloting, even though the percentage rate is absolute crap. All right. Crap, a slug boy! Get out of there! Hopefully this will just destroy them. Alright. Exos. Ugh. That could have been worse. And it definitely is not perfect. Holy crap, slugs suffocate so quickly. Get back on the shields. Go up here. Help their ship. Help rid their ship of the morbs. Leave the mantis to their troubles. This is less than ideal, honestly. Unfortunately, friends, I'm going to be destroying this ship. My ship has been destroyed, killing the Morse and the Mantis on board. Oops. Site Alpha. Looks like this is or was the site of a shuttle laboratory. Apparently something important, no less, as marked as Site Alpha on your map. Looks like it's been damaged by rebels, though, and a single ship remains. Cool. So last minute checkups. It's not the worst it could be, honestly. All right. Hopefully we can get more of this shield down. Yep, I was just straight up dead. All right. Fantastic. You're surprised to find a still functional terminal in one of the rooms. It appears to have been halfway through sending a message until it was disabled by the rebels. You download the information and play it back on your ship. Listen to the recording. The final containment unit has been breached. Rebel forces have descended upon Site Alpha and have stolen Subject Zero. We are requesting immediate backup. The MFK Ace has already arrived. I repeat, we are requesting backup. Record cut short. You can easily guess how it ends. Nothing pretty to be certain. Looks like some coordinates are here too. Tracking beacon. It's supposed to be subject zero. Alright. Go to the shell station first. See what special things he has to offer. No idea what that is. DNA backup. Sure. Fix our ship. That's cloaking, finally. Definitely needed all the fuel money could buy. We don't need you over there anymore. Nice. Stuff's about to get dicey. You've arrived at Site Omega, the location mentioned by a colleague at the entrance. You spot a large laboratory in the distance and approach cautiously. Dog. Oddly enough, it appears the gas in the facility has been shut off. It's extremely convenient, but you aren't one to question. You dock at the station and head inside. Interior hallways are mixed splashes of red and green blood as you carefully step over the mangled corpses of humans and crumbled bodies of seashells. It looks like a massive firefight happened here, though the uniform on these rebels stands out. One back down. You press on, following the trail of carnage. At last, you reach a locked door. Once you break it open, you spot a wounded shell scientist on the ground, presumably. Finally, as he spots you, he points at the table with the syringe. You give that to me. No, you're going to answer some questions first. Did you hear me? Give me that syringe. I don't have time to waste. Good, I just needed something to boost my regenerative properties. Now, why is this Federation intruding in this sector? I didn't realize the ongoings of the Genos were concerned you when you seem much more preoccupied with other matters. I could ask the same about why the rebels are here. Yes, I was wondering the same thing. They taken an interest in our latest mistakes. The Morse, you see, were created to work for the shells, do the hard manual labor, a work of goddamn genius too. All it took was a bit of corp juice, and soon enough I created life itself. Damn the Nerva. The management district's director kept refusing to approve funding on the project. Probably thought the morphs were going to make them useless, much like the Radiant for the military district. I wouldn't be surprised if that bitch sabotaged my facilities. But that's just a rumor amongst the science district. Now, so I've answered my question. Why are you here? I do not appreciate the unknown staying unknown. And I would like to understand your intentions before you shoot me or sacrifice me to whatever pagan god you people worship. Run across to reach Node 17. Well, no shit. Everyone knows where you're going. I swear everyone is heading to that forsaken place. A disgrace. You could have used that MV tech too. I don't know. Solve ancient mysteries or create some sort of interdimensional utopia, but instead you use it to fight each other. We shells do not suffer from these issues. We are people of science and have little to worry about internal conflicts. Now, you've still not answered me. Have you come to kill me, recruit me to cure some form of deadly space disease your people suffer from? God damn it, I'm so tired of waiting. We heard your distress call and came here. Some philanthropist said that. Wow, I can't even speak English right now. Philanthropist, aren't you? Great. Well, I guess you're a better escort than, I don't know, something that's worse than you. You don't subscribe to any silly religions or conspiracies, do you? You're vaccinated, right? Orchid florals. I would have much preferred the company of your vampweed brethren. Never mind then. For the time I'm aboard your ship, you shall let me sleep in whatever room doesn't have any spiritual paraphernalia in it. I don't care if it's a broom closet. I request you transport me back to just when you have a chance. I shall make myself useful in the meantime. I'm the freeloader. As you begin to depart the station, a rebel ship jumps in, but it's not of any rebel design you remember. In your debriefing, renegades, elites, MFK aces, engineers, none of that bears logo, a yellow helmet with the word Legion on it stands out to you. Is this some sort of new rebel fleet? You receive a hail from the Rebel Vessel Federation. Under any other occasion, I would not hesitate to strike you. However, we're here on important business. Hand over the scientists, and you will be permitted to leave. Failure to do so, and we will pull him from the hands of your mangled corpses. Attempting to leave this beacon without handing it over the target will be met with failure. We have already disabled your long-range FTL drive. Refuse. And you leave us no choice. Do not worry, you won't live long enough to regret your decision. True to their word, it appears your FTL drive has been sabotaged. Your engines still function, but they will not be able to jump until the rebels are dead. Fun times. You done killed my freaking slug, you saucy bastards. Really freaking sucks. Holy crap, this ship is freaking wild. Freaking slap that ring crap out of me. That's enough. Hand over the target at once, and you'll leave the system. This is an order. All right, sure. Ah, crap, I've lost so many dudes. If I had gotten a better hit on him right away, things wouldn't have been so sus. We are definitely not in a good place right now. We lost, what, 3 crew members? Wild. this dude on freaking weapons. Holy crap. Well, turns out those things don't last particularly long when there's hull damage. Or oxygen issues. And they really freaking slap me. And we failed whatever rare quest that was. That's all I know. Better yet, we still get to get attacked by the rebels. Oh, this is gonna suck so much. Oh, well. That's unfortunate. Oh, man. That was going really well until we got slapped everything crap out of. Holy crap. That was wild. Didn't unlock some new stuff, though. The world is this terrifying looking thing. So these would be shell. This is the ship I was in before. The SW Moorcock. Eyes. I probably will take another super luminal, whatever. Who are we taking? Biju. Fauna. I guess I'll just have to set that color. What's that one that I'm thinking of from Overflow? God. Freaking brain. Work brain. I believe I can remember. trying to remember their name. It's coming to me. I feel it. Or Flow Glow. Yeah, that's their name. Don't remember who I'm trying to think of. It's the one that was drawn by that one etchy artist, but I'll do Sue because I remember them from Flow Glow. I'll pick that one because that kind of looks bluish. Cool. USS Oshis will fly again! Proceed with your mission. Cool. So I can grab another crewman. Or I can grab a gun. I grab a gun. Ship. Salvage 3 freaking. It's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. We'll go down here. A rebel ship hails you, Federation scum. We've waited a long time for this. Wow, this thing has a freaking teleporter on it? You want some O2, friend? You can have some O2. Yeah, I think I'm gonna destroy you anyway. Cool. Just before the rebel ship explodes, an escape pod ejects from it. Unfortunately, it doesn't get far. Before you collect it, bring it aboard. You open it, drag out the rebel officers inside. They basically live. Let them live. Set them onto your ship. Sure. What? Okay, we're gonna start over again because losing a crewman this early is not okay. Right. Can't believe I freaking got slapped that hard at the beginning. So wild. Keep forgetting. It's like, oh yeah, as much as this is a big mod, it's like it's still FTL. And FTL definitely likes to slap you. I'll take the extra crewman this time. Something on board. Salvage. first. Alright, I mean, sure. Put you there. I'll put you on doors since these people are freaking teleporter happy at the beginning. Your ship is held. We found you at last. Prepare to die. Okay. Nah. Alright, I need to quickly use the bathroom. Also, I just realized freaking audio isn't recording. God, that's going to make me really sad if that's been happening for a while. It could have been since I restarted the game about an hour ago. That's really my fault. I may have to edit in some freaking FTL music loop. Because outside of that, it'll just be me droning on. I'm so sad. Anyways, I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back in the VOD on YouTube. That will be all cut out. I do apologize for that. I am gonna try to fix the audio issue. It's just probably gonna be a loop of FTL music. Just so there isn't me in silent contemplation for about an hour. That is very infuriating that I didn't catch that right away, but there are so many things in my audio mixer, I just didn't spy it in the time. Anyways, we're probably gonna just try to go for another maybe 20 or 30 minutes. Several Union's civilian vessels have landed on a nearby moon around a Federation Multiverse warp bay. You can see the crowds gathering, but you aren't sure why. Investigate. The civilians appear to be protesting, gathering in large groups and holding up signs. It appears the crowd is against the use of multiverse travel, thinking it endangers their way of life. The Federation soldiers hold their ground and try to fend off the civilians, but it appears the situation is getting heated. Attack one of the Union vessels. Kind of feels screwed up considering these things don't have freaking. Oh, okay, maybe we made a mistake here. I thought this was like an armed rebellion of some sort. No. Appears your attack drove many civilians to violence. Full-scale fighting has broke out in the streets. One civilian vessel with a particularly nasty-looking missile launcher tears through your hull, and you pull away. Oh, well. That's unfortunate. Okay, a blip on the communicator shows an incoming transmission from a Zoltan ship out of your field of view. When you pick up, you're greeted by the unwelcome sounds of a raving madman screeching about cowering beneath the prophet's eye. He demands a prayer and yeah, no. Sorry, we don't pray to crazy gods here. Only thing I pray to is my Oshis, who I will hopefully not kill this time. Alrighty. Go to the store that has a distress beacon. To no surprise, an MV rebel is accosting nearby, filling his store. Owner, rescue the store. Repair hull. Okay. So I'm gonna need this guy on engines. Ow. Could do all day without you slapping into my ship, friends. Okay. It's a pretty hostile freaking laser for it being just a newbie one. Cool. So we're gonna get probably nothing because usually these beginning stores are kind of garbo. Not gonna lie. Guess we can grab a few missiles. We can upgrade our doors. Go over here. Glory to the rebellion. Sure, bro. Okay, they've got a teleporter. That's always fun. I'm gonna be glorying to the rebellion for too long with this crappy ship they have. Nah. The only rebellion I believe in is the one my idols are. Gotta fire, light the fire. Okay. Try to make you feel bad. Every time I've done that one, they freaking attacked me. Excuse me, I was supposed to take that sip of water away from my microphone. Okay. Go down this way. Not surprised to see this beacon has been outfitted with a multiverse supply depot. Many such beacons were constructed by prior multiverse renegades to help prepare ships such as yours. Attack! They've got a frickin'... And everyone just wants to be on my ship. Stay in your own ship. Okay. Ooh, I feel a sneeze coming. Ugh. Excuse me. Cool. Go down here. It's rare to see an Argon vessel with no weapon systems, and this one is trying to stay away. I didn't get into this business looking for a fight. If you'll excuse me, I have places to be. Ask if they need help. Funny you should ask. There's a checkpoint at this beacon. If you could keep their eyes off us, we'd be very grateful. Yeah. Take that, smugglers. Trade with the Zoltans. I don't need anything to do on board. Okay. Yeah, if that wasn't single use, maybe that would be good, but I mean, honestly, at this point. Freaking missiles. I really wish I could have something other than missiles. I think I'm gonna have to live with it. Trying to think of what would actually be better. Probably taking this, since it doesn't require power, which is, you know, always good. Phaser MK1. Stranger, good to see you. I have some scrap on the house. Now that that's out of the way, care to trade? I can't even imagine attacking this thing. You'd have to be like near in-game for it. See what he's offering. Fortunately, all this is kind of not necessarily great. I mean, that wouldn't be terrible if I can get through, you know, shields and stuff. So what does this actually do? Yeah, I don't want that. I guess I could take that, then hope for the best. Smell you later, merchant. You have to help us. Our energy shield hasn't been working properly ever since we came to the sector. It's acting like we don't have the power to start it, even though it does. Attempt to fix the problem. At least they didn't frickin' try to kill me. That's always positive. Small escape pod is adrift at this location. Judging from the markings, this pod originated from some multiversal equivalent of Earth. Someone likely had to abandon their universe and wound up at a drop point. There's no signs of a ship that this pod may have been ejected from. However, before you can pick it up, a rebel intercepts. This human will no doubt make a fine recruit for the rebel cause. Ow! Sassy devils, stop shooting at me. It's okay, I saw this coming. The rebel captain collapses as their ship breaks apart around them. If they saw this coming, they should have thought twice about messing with you. Good riddance. Take the pod. Oof. Just outside of the range. Oh, it's actually not outside of the range. Okay. It's gonna tickle in all the wrong places, I feel like. Ow! Okay, we need to get the heck out of here. Oh my goodness. And we definitely made a grave miscalculation here. Ow, crap. My poor freaking ship. Get out of here. Union or Outcast? Go to Outcast. Bum ba-dum, bum ba-dum, bum ba-dum. Right. Contact the guard. Request supplies. At least they gave us something. Oh, crikey. Keep your eyes on the prize, Go Poke. Just so we can have that. Okay. Nice. So that's where the quest marker is. We'll definitely go that way. Intervene. Aid with outcasts. Oh no, not the slaver's reputation with me. Whatever will I do? Holy crap, they sent a bunch of dudes over. This laser weapon's kind of garbo. Contact outcast. Thank you, Captain. For a moment, I feared you might actually side with the slavers. You have all of our things. Nice. Wait for these guys to... Yep, they're gone. Wait for oxygen to tick up a little bit more. Cool. I think I'll probably stop once I get to the next sector. That is a big ship. As soon as you jump in, the voice of Rockbit blare through your ship. Visitors, come in, visit my brand new mine launcher Emporium. We sell mine launchers and other things because no one buys the goddamn mine launchers. But please, buy my mine launchers. Check out the Emporium. Oh, good. Visitors at last. Have you come to purchase a mine launcher? Oh, please. My stock is expansive, endless even. Salvage mission. Attempt to open the cache. Oh, wow. As much as that is an impressive weapon, I do not like that. Fuel conserver. Actually take that. And take a couple fuel. Sorry, friend. No mine launchers for me. Yeah, I'm not paying your interest fee. Okay, you arrive at a seemingly ordinary beacon, but scan shows slip space opening. Someone with an MV drive is jumping in nearby. Before you have time to even react, a foreign vessel comes barreling towards you. You've never seen or heard of a ship like this, but you don't have time to question it. Get ready. Jeez. Freaking psychopaths. Well, that was definitely different. I think I encountered one of those the last time we had played. Definitely angry, whatever they are. Possible ship. Yippee. Hail and request to use your broadcast the broadcast to your benefit. Propaganda. It's bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna attack them. Let's see. Yeah. I probably should just attack them, honestly. Okay. Land and request aid. Free is free. Attack the camp. Do some last minute checkups. Okay, we're about to get dudes on our ship. Oh, crap. This is unfortunate. Free the slaves. Stick. Beat him to death, bee-boo. Okay. Well, that was sufficiently freaking awful. Should probably fix the medbay first. Power the medbay. Alright. This is actually a pretty good song for what I'm fairly certain is not from the original soundtrack. There, put you back there, put you onto that. Stick doesn't know anything, so we'll just put him on doors. Quest. Heck yeah. Free upgrades, you'll love to see it. What's up? Actually, not screw that up this time. Sell some resources first. Drone parts. Cool. Got any of that powerless technology that's actually, you know, good? First laser 3. I mean, that's good, but unfortunately take a bit of doing to get it used. I'll take that and then we'll have to work on making it work. Okay, let's do a story. My story begins with darkness and screams as my body exited the room of my mother. Oh, how I cried. How she cried. How we all cried. I think. I don't really know. I was just bored. I'm guessing. People normally cry after childbirth, I think. Oh my goodness. Well, we barely scooted by before they friggin' decided to take a nice healthy taste out of us. Yeah. Next sector. Gathering sector. Theocracy colonies. I'm gonna go to gathering. Use jump speed. Augment. Earn 2 to 5 fuel. There's, yeah, fuel. See the orchid sector. Alright. We'll contact the guard real quick before we end up going. Nice. Alright. Well, hopefully that'll go pretty well for us. Oh, I always forget that this game just freaking closes when you hit save and quit. Alrighty. Well, that was eventful. Unfortunately, we lost our first really, really good run, but, you know, it's FTL, and, you know, you make a grave mistake like I did. I should have just given up the dude, but I was like, you know what? I could destroy this angry rebel vessel. I couldn't. I really freaking couldn't. So, yeah. I'm very interested to see where this goes. It's very interesting. It has the soul of FTL, which I like. You know, some of the text, you know, you can tell is a bit, you know, fan fiction-y some places. But I mean, for the most part, it's pretty solid. It fits in line with the overall theme that they're going for. I can't really say the overall story, since it's basically doing their own take on the story. So, yeah, I mean, overall, I mean, it's very impressive. It's something that these people are obviously passionate about, and they've continued to be working on for quite some time at this point. So, you can't be upset about that, because, I mean, I'm still surprised we have not gotten another space game in the vein of FTL in the roguelite market. Like, the market feels so ripe for it. It's just no one's done it, or if they've done it, it's just not got the attention it really deserves, which is kind of sad. Because I just feel like this type of thing is just like, it makes so much sense. Like, you being in space and space being dangerous and stuff, like, it just is so smart for the genre, and we woefully see anything coming out these days in this vein. So I'm hoping down the road someone comes out with a surprise for us all. But till then, I mean, we've got FTL, we got FTL Multiverse, so I think the eating is pretty good regardless. But anyways, that's where we're going to end. So I'm going to stop ranting. Just as a quick reminder, I am going to be doing 420 mode on the original FNAF for FNAF Friday, so please look forward to that. I'm sure that will be a wild time, because I have not played the original FNAF since, gosh, I want to say it's been 8 months. So that's going to be crazy, because that game was definitely a different beast. But anyways, just look forward to that. And I just want to thank everyone who tuned in this while this was live. I want to thank anyone who tunes this the VOD, whether that be on Twitch or on YouTube. And outside of that, just have a fantastic rest of the day, everyone. And I will catch you all next time. Bye-bye.